And that doesn't mean dancing off the chandeliers, hanging off the chandeliers. You got to bring your best to the table. If you bring your best to the table and someone else brings their best, then we've all got to, we simply have to get better. One thing that happened at the CIO conference, and this is another example of what can happen when you put yourself in positions, very often you don't know why you're there, you don't know how you can benefit. I met Teresa here at the BDPA meetings. But she's quiet, and if I'm not standing in front of an audience, I'm quiet. We saw each other, we spoke. It took us going to the CIO conference. We just happened to, if you believe in circumstance, walk in to that conference at the same time. I found out Teresa is looking for employment. We talked for a minute. She sent her resume. If you go to webpartners.org and click on the technology link, a link to her bio is on that page. It's simple. It didn't cost me anything other than a few keystrokes. She's a supporter of BDPA. I already had a column set up for BDPA supporters. This is what can happen when you put yourself in position. You just show up somewhere. Because even though we met and we see each other at these meetings, it took stepping outside of that particular zone. And she didn't know she was there for that reason. I'm sure she got more out of it than exposure on the website. I don't know if I was there to learn something or if I was sent there to help her. And we'll never know that unless we put ourselves in the position by bringing our talents to the table. We'll never know unless we just actively participate. So that's the message I want to get across. As I close, and I was taught to say as I close because it gives people hope. I see most of you. As I close, I want you to know that this message was brought to you by the least likely of people. The reason I say that, in 1977 or 78, I went to a conference, National Association of Investors Corporation, and the regional vice president, regional chairperson asked me, said, Henry, how would you like to introduce one of the presenters? I said, you want me to get up in front of people and introduce somebody? He said, yeah. You're out of your mind. I don't do that. My aptitude and persuasive ability is 19 percentile. That's according to the state of Ohio. I should not have been a speaker. I should not have been a writer. I shouldn't do any of that stuff. The problem is, I've been diagnosed with